Cost of living crisis. Hey Perth, I keep seeing posts about the cost of living crisis. I also see it with the price increases housing market etc. Although, the shops and restaurants are busier than I've ever seen them. People are buying brand new cars, tech going overseas etc. I'm still quite young, so please don't roast me for this. I just want to be educated on what is happening. Poverty isn't spread equally amongst the population. The scenario you're imagining with people not spending money is what a recession would look like. We're not there yet, but it's what unaffordability leads to. Increased cost of living affects the lower earners in society. For example, when people are saying that there's no rentals available, they're actually saying there's no cheap rentals available. If you want to spend $800 a week, there's plenty out there to choose from. I have a saying, people have money for what they want to have money for. I think this applies to about 90 of Aussies. I don't have money for smoke, booze, new cars, new TVs, new consoles every time one comes out, Uber Eats, takeout each week, new clothes every week, going to the grocery store every 3 days, brand name items, restaurants every week, multiple subscription services, new phones every year. The people I see at the shops, pubs have money for the above. I don't. I work in hospitality, and we are hurting at the moment. Business is down around 10-20. The thing is that you often cannot see that much of a reduction in how busy it looks. I have roughly the same occupancy, but I'm selling fewer things. I also work in entertainment, and it's even more dire there, with my bookings being reduced almost 2/3 over last year. This is also not particularly visible, as we often provided entertainment to house parties who are simply still having the house party minus the extra entertainment. There is never a recession or cost of living crisis for the very wealthy. If you have 20 million on the bank, or 5,000 G coming in each week from investments of fuel going up 20 cents a litre, doesn't matter. If you have your house paid off and earn $100,000, and your partner earns $100,000 as well, pretty much the same thing. If you are paying off a house or renting at 40 of your pre-tax income, yet fuel going up 20 cents a litre matters. Almost full employment. If people had not taken homes loans at less than 1 people, there wouldn't be a housing loan crisis. Now, my parents told me this rule: if you have a home loan of example 5, and if it falls, if you can afford it, keep paying the original rate. It will be a lot better in the long run, because when the rates go up, and you will be in a better position than if you didn't. Because you are paying a smaller loan. A third of households have no rent or mortgage. With record low unemployment and high wages for many, many people, it's the best of times. It is not a crisis for everyone. I believe we are starting to see haves and have-nots. A mini version of the USA. At the moment, many people still have a decent wage and spending power, plus we virtually have full employment, with only the really unlucky not being able to find work. These cash-up people are still living it up, and for them there is no cost of living crisis. On the other hand, those who are on lower wages, and especially single incomes with a mortgage or rental bills, are doing it tough. I have no idea how pensioners are keeping up, especially those who don't own a home. Don't stress, the Perth housing market is going down. Stay out of the media and look at the facts. Sold price history over the past 12 months. Anyone else got $9 figures in savings and waiting for people to sell, or just me thinking face? There's a lot of Ming money around in Perth that create a wealth divide between people in the state, and also buffers the state from realities being felt elsewhere in the country. House sales are at a record low since records were made. Clothing and furniture sales are way down. What's happening is we have the haves and have-nots. The story is as old as time. And throw in a capitalist society where properties are treated as commodity over an essential need. Most people are doing great at the moment, the ones that aren't complain a lot. Interest rates have been down for so long, people have developed bad spending habits. Habits are bad, hard to break. I'm building at the moment, don't worry, it's going fine, so it's been very tight recently with rent and the mortgage at the same time. I wouldn't necessarily tell people not to try and save for a house, but it is very difficult to do right now. Once I get my keys, I'll be able to breathe again.